so did thousands of girls. Well, bless his heart, he'd really planned to start a boys' organization, not a girls' and boys' organization. And so the Girl Guides were born. I helped his sister Agnes and his lovely wife Olive begin Girl Guide troops in England. We did troops in London. I went to Scotland and I started troops there. It was a wonderful experience. I rather enjoyed it, and I began to realize that perhaps I'd found my purpose, my something good to do with the rest of my life. In 1912, I began to consider that although the Girl Guide organization was wonderful, perhaps I had a bit of my own vision because, sometimes I do think for myself. And I brought myself home to the United States of America. My little foot had hardly touched shore when I got on the phone to my cousin and my dear friend, Nina Anderson Pate, and I said, Nina, get over here right now. I have something for all the girls of Savannah and all of America and all the world, and we're starting it tonight. Well, we did. 18 girls came to that first meeting, just like you all know. The very first Girl Scout ever was my niece and namesake, Miss Daisy herself. She got a little peeved at me because she wasn't there that evening. I signed her up without her knowledge. Later on, she decided it was a wonderful thing to be the first Girl Scout, and she was proud to be the first Girl Scout all of her life. And that was our beginning. We took girls outdoors. We helped girls help themselves and help the community. You see, I have always been a little bit of a headstrong person and a little bit of a tomboy. And nothing would irritate me more than someone telling me I couldn't do that because I was a girl. We weren't having any of that in Girl Scouts. My girls wanted to learn to play basketball. It was a very new and popular game. But they couldn't play in their long skirts and their petticoats. And we couldn't offend the sensibilities of the community by wearing shorts. So I made curtains and hung them around the tennis court, and we went and played basketball in our bloomers. We were wonderful. Well, as you can imagine, American girls thought this was all quite fabulous. And we had Girl Scout troops spreading like wildfire all across the country. As a matter of fact, just 5 years after our very first meeting, in 1917, some girls here in Muskogee, Oklahoma, used their thinking caps, and they held the very, very first Girl Scout cookie sale in Muskogee, Oklahoma, and I hear there's a statue there today. I think those Oklahoma girls deserve a hand. So here we are, ladies, 100 years later. I had a dream of a place where girls could do anything. If you wanted to try it, if you wanted to learn about it, you could. If you wanted to help, if you wanted to make a difference, you would. And that's exactly what you've done. From those 18 girls, 100 years ago, right about now, to over 50 million girls and women in this country and around the world. You have made my visions come true. And I'm sure you'll continue to do so for many, many years to come. Hundreds is my plan. I brought something special here tonight. These are ashes from a campfire. You know, in Girl Scouts, we do love our ceremonies and our songs and our games and our fun. These ashes are from a campfire I lit myself at Camp Edith Macy in 1926, where there was a group of girls from all over the country and all over the world, just as I'd hoped that Girl Scouting and Girl Guiding would become the magic thread that would tie girls around the world together forever. Because girls change the world. don't we? Tonight, we're going to add these ashes to our campfire. These ashes hold the songs and the friendship of those Girl Scouts all those years ago. And since that day, these ashes have been added to the fires of campfires on every settled continent and all 50 states. No one's taken them to Antarctica for me yet. But maybe that girl's here tonight. I'd like that very much. So tonight, we're going to add our songs and our friendship to these ashes. And we'll each get to take some with us sometime in the future. And we'll add them to another fire. And we'll complete that circle from those girls who sang with me in 1926. And the girls who sang in 1930s and 40s and 50s and 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, all those 100 years. And y'all will carry these songs into the future to join those girls that aren't even born yet. Girl Scouts, I wish you the best 100th happy anniversary ever. I'm proud of you. You've done what I expected and more, and I can't wait to see what you girls do next.